Starting with our big focus on this show, Bengaluru demolition drive today. The IT capital civic body mowed down terror attack hero NSG commando Martyr Niranjan Kumar's house. He laid his life down for the country, and despite several pleas from his family members, his house, which was built just a few years ago, was not spared. Magic Bricks now has been covering the alleged civic apathy from day one. Middle-class families who have now been left without a roof over their head ask why are they being targeted, while several encroaching malls and influential builders are spared.
Even as the state government has announced a compensation for Lieutenant Colonel Niranjan's family, thousands of other families across Bengaluru whose houses have been completely turned into rubble, like the one that you see right behind me, want to know why they are being singled out and victimized, while the officers who for years together collected their property tax, allowed these structures to come up in the first place, are allowed to go scot-free. They demand answers from the government, which has undertaken such a hasty demolition spree across the city, as to who those people are who allowed these structures to come up in the first place and why they are not being made accountable and brought to book.
Now, we caught up with Martyr Niranjan Kumar's family. They say they are in a state of shock after losing their son. Now they are left fighting for their only home. Listen in.
We haven't got any responses till now, and we haven't got in touch with any of the officials yet now, nor they have actually approached us. Being a martyr's home, it is actually their responsibilities to approach us before they breaking us down. So we haven't got any notice about this, and recently 2 days back they have actually put this markings, and that's what we have got the information.
What is your appeal to them? Because I spoke to your mother earlier and she's asking for some time so that you can make alternate arrangements at least. So what's your appeal now?
It's the same thing as my mom told. We are just requesting them to give us some time so that we actually one pillar would come under this Raj Kalve. So we are requesting them to give us some time so that we can build a new pillar near to that and then demolish the existing pillar. But we are not getting in touch with them. That is the only issue we are finding now. And see, being Niranjan's brother, I know what he has done for the country. He has sacrificed his life for the country. Being a national hero, it's a shame actually if the officials are actually trying to demolish our site. Being a national hero, they have to consider this, and they have to move forward. He has given his life for the country. One pillar would not do them anything bad, so they should consider this.
With that, we're joined in by the man in the saddle who is spearheading this demolition drive that has left several people in Bengaluru homeless. Manjunath Prasad, the BBMP Commissioner. Mr. Prasad, thank you so much for joining us here on Magic Bricks. Now, tell us what BBMP's agenda is at the moment. Also tell us how long will this demolition drive continue for?
Yeah, see, we have got a survey done by the Revenue Department, the Department of Land Records and Survey, and they have identified almost 1,100 structures or this one encroachments that needs to be removed. So out of 1,100, what we have removed so far is only about 100. So the Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka has given us about 4 months' time to clear all those encroachments. So this will go on till all the 1,100 encroachments are removed, and further the survey work also will go simultaneously, and if there are any areas that are left out, that areas also will be taken up for encroachment removal.
Also, the latest to that list of demolition is the Martyr's house that is being demolished at this point. Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar has also said that he would reach out to the BBMP. Tell us what your response is.
Which one? Yeah, there's one structure which is, partially it is on the stormwater drain. So that we have, if I've told my Joint Commissioner, if it is on the drain, then whatever portion it is there, that has to be removed. But at the same time, government always can make a distinction in providing a compensation for this one martyrs, and that the government will look into it.
Now, a bigger concern at this point, Mr. Prasad, is that citizens in Bengaluru are not sure whether their homes are legal or not. Tell us how they can find out.
Any citizen who wants to purchase a house or a site or any property, there are a specified set of documents that one needs to see. And in that, most important document is the revenue sketch from the Land and Survey Department. And these sketches are available in the government departments for small token of this one price. It's about 8 rupees they charge for each map. So that being the case, they have to verify this and purchase properties, and it is all there. What has happened is some people have connived and they have manipulated these maps, and the corrupt officials along with the builders have joined hands, and these illegal things have been done.
All right, Mr. Prasad, thank you so much for joining us here on Magic Bricks. Now, meanwhile, people across India are shocked. In Bengaluru, people are asking, could their home be next? Meanwhile, a political parties cutting across party lines were quick to jump into the fray. Both the centre and the state government has assured Lieutenant Colonel Niranjan's family that they will be compensated.
I don't know whether they have intentionally done it or just by accident, in the sense, one among many. I think that probably would have been the case. But in any case, I also would like to ask the BBMP to consider it in an alternative, somewhere maybe in a more safer, sanctioned area. They can give an alternative site to him.
It's not a site, sir. It's only a pillar that is being broken.
Yeah, well, however you look at it, they should be protected.
On one side, you say unauthorized construction is going on, obstructions are being created, nalas are being occupied, old buildings, why you are not demolished? When somebody does something, then you are saying demolition is going on. From Delhi, I cannot interfere. It is called as local self-government, urban local bodies. It is within their jurisdiction. Whatever need to be done, they will be doing. In view of what happened in Chennai, floods, Bangalore, floods, Navi Mumbai, floods, Gurgaon, floods, I have made a public comment saying all the concerned must take whatever possible action with regard to stopping the encroachments, with regard to unauthorized constructions, because that are causing havoc to the larger society. Keeping that in mind, the states will be acting on their own. Center cannot interfere in the affairs of each and every local body.
No, nobody is affected because it is encroachment drive. Encroachment they have built on the Raj Kalve. Everybody knows. No owner is living here. Everybody has rented out, enjoying at the cost of the government. And I don't think there is any inconvenience to anybody. It is a government property. Government is taking over its property. So the question of inconvenience does not arise.
As far as the humanity is concerned,
humanity is the question. Humanity is concerned. If you see on your right side, they're all commercial establishment. Everybody has got a house. They have rented out. They are paying rent to somebody, some unauthorized person. They can rent out the same building somewhere else and do their business.
There is also a house of one Martyr Niranjan who sacrificed his life in Pathankot. So his house has also been almost 5 meters inside.
Not 5 meters. It's 1 feet of encroachment is there that their parents themselves have promised to remove it. I'm grateful to them. By the time we start off 1 feet of, and we have also promised them all the cooperation that they require for removing that 1 feet of encroachment. We have promised, because when we have taken up such a large drive, we cannot exempt anybody from this, because nobody is above the law. Nobody is above the law. And then also, I'm very, very grateful, and I salute their parents for being so cooperative with us, for agreeing to get the 1 feet of removing them.
They will remove themselves?
Absolutely, they're going to remove them. I'm providing my people also to support them.
Our reporter Pooja Prasanna, meanwhile, also caught up with other residents who are Martyr Niranjan's neighbours. They were not spared by the BBMP acts either. Some of them now don't have a roof over their head.
What can be seen only as a knee-jerk reaction to the floods that took place in Bengaluru last week, the government has undertaken a hasty and unscientific demolition spree across the city. while they're saying that this is for the public good and it is to make sure that the citizens get to benefit at the end of the day, to make sure that there isn't a Chennai-like situation. Citizens here are clearly angry because they want answers as to how these structures were allowed to come up in the first place if it was indeed illegal. Joining me now is a man who's lost over 3/4 of his house. His name is Prakash. He lives very close to Lieutenant Colonel Niranjan's house, and he has with him a map that he has attained from BBMP itself. Let's hear more from him. Sir, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಕತೆ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಇವಾಗ?
ಮೇಡಮ್, ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಅರ್ಧ ಈಕ್ವಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಇವರು. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಈಗೇನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟರ್ ಪಿಳ್ಳಪ್ಪ ಅವರು ಇರೋದು, ಅವ್ರೇನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಅವ್ರ ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತರಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಮನೆ ಇದೆ, ಆ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಮನೆ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಮುಕ್ಕಾಲು ಭಾಗ ಮನೆ ಹೊಡೆದು ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಇದೆ ಮನೆ?
ಮೇಡಮ್ 40 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಇದೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಮನೆ.
ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಜಕಾಲುವೆ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಏನು ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್. ರಾಜಕಾಲುವೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು, ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಹರಿತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಎರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಆದರೆ ಇವರು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಈ ತರ ಮಾಡೋರು ಮೊದಲೇ ಯಾಕೆ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಕಟ್ಸ್ಕೊಬೇಕು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬೆಟರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಕಟ್ಸ್ಕೊಬೇಕು ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ತರ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೊಡಿಬೇಕಾಯ್ತು ಮೇಡಮ್ ನಮಗೆ?
ಏನಿದೆ
ಮೇಡಮ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇವರೇ ಮ್ಯಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು, BBMP ಮ್ಯಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ಇದ್ ಕಡೆ ಅರ್ಧ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಅದ್ ಕಡೆ ಅರ್ಧ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಸಡನ್ಲಿ ಇವ್ರೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಒಂದೇ ಕಡೆ ಮುಕ್ಕಾಲು ಭಾಗ ಹೊಡೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಇದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾರಣ ಪಿಳ್ಳಪ್ಪ ಅವರೇ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಪಿಳ್ಳಪ್ಪ ಅವರೇ ಕಾರಣ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತರಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ನಮಗೆ ಈ ತರ ತುಂಬಾ ಅನ್ಯಾಯ ಮಾಡಿದೆ.
There you heard it. Let's hear from another citizen here. Sir, you were talking about how everything is being done in an unfair and an unscientific manner. You have...
I am on the bystander here, but I have come here to observe the atrocities that is being committed by the government. In fact, if we can go by the opinion of the Advocate General, former Advocate General, B.V. Acharya, he has clearly said that these operations can be questioned in a court of law and under the Constitution. That's what he has said, and it has widely been given publicity in the today's newspaper. I only hope that the elite lawyers of the city, they do file a public interest of litigation and come to the help of the poor people who have been affected in this exercise. And moreover, I don't call it as illegal constructions for the simple reason that Khata has been issued, they have been collecting property tax, and they have been enjoying those funds collected by the citizens of the country. When they are enjoying the funds, the citizens equally has a right over the property, and in case it has to be acquired for a public cause, then due compensation will have to be paid to them. That's what I want to say. Thank you.
ಏನ್ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಮೇಡಮ್, ಇದು ಪ್ರಜಾಪ್ರಭುತ್ವ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ದಬ್ಬಾಳಿಕೆ ಸರ್ಕಾರ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಈ ಸರ್ಕಾರಗಳು, ಈ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಗಳು ಬಡವರನ್ನ ಹೀರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಚಿಂತನೆ ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ನೋವಿಂದ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ಭಾರಿ ತೊಂದರೆ ಅನುಭವಿಸೋ ಜನ ಇವತ್ತು ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಅವ್ರಿಗೇನು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ?
Yesterday, while speaking to media, our Chief Minister Siddaramaiah told government will not compensate. Do you mean that BBMP is not government, BDA is not government, CMC is not government? Because we have paid betterment taxes, everything, Khata we obtained, up-to-date tax we have paid. We have paid to government agency on there. Whether BBMP is not a part of government?
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.